You are watching 2+U Nevada. Joining us this afternoon, Amber Joyner with the Girl Scouts of Sierra Nevada. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
I can't believe it. Okay, right at the time when we're all trying to get healthy,
know.
doing the fitness thing, because we've got some New Year's resolutions. It's cookie season.
Of course.
Of course, but I'm not complaining. I've already put my order in. February is really and truly like the big month for cookie sales, but this will go on for a while.
That's right. That's right. The girls are already taking orders. They have been since about January 5th, and the cookie booth sales will go through March until March 15th. So we have time to get our cookies, but I would encourage you to get them soon. Sometimes we do run out of flavors towards the end.
And that's hard to believe too. Well, actually, it's not hard to believe because the Girl Scout cookies are so popular. But I'm curious, how does it work logistically with inventory? Are you allotted a certain amount of cookies that all the young ladies have to sell?
There are a few different phases. So the girls did take pre-orders, and that way we did know how many to get because those are already in.
Okay.
But we do order a warehouse full of cookies, and we have semi-truck full of cookies in front of our council in order to take care of that last push, which is the booths and also any orders that the girls get after their initial orders. So we do put an order in months ahead of time so that we have enough cookies on hand. But it's always sort of a gamble of which flavors will be popular, that sort of thing.
And speaking of flavors, I mean, you've got your tried and true Thin Mints, right? But there's a new flavor out this year.
There is the Explore Mars, and it is inspired by Rocky Road ice cream, which is a favorite of my family's. My children were very excited about this one. I've tasted it. I think it tastes, it's very smooth inside. It's a sandwich cookie. I think it tastes a little bit like chocolate mousse with a little bit of almond flavoring. Very, very, very delicious, and of course sweet. So if you like chocolate sandwich cookies with chocolate mousse inside and a little almond flavor, I would try them. I think they're a hit.
And they're called again?
Explore Mars.
Explore Mars.
And they're Rocky Road inspired. They're in a pink box. If you're at the booth sales, look for the pink box.
Look for the pink box. I'll have to do that because I did the pre-order, which now that I know pre-orders, that actually really helps the local troops understand exactly how much they need to order.
That's right. That's right. We do an initial order, and then we've already ordered a batch for the booth sales later. Yeah.
And let's talk about how important these cookie sales are and why it's so cool that our young women are out there selling, they're learning those soft skills that, are so important.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone who supports the Girl Scouts every year. I mean, they are learning people skills. They're learning entrepreneurship. They're learning goal setting, how to handle money. My own daughter started in kindergarten as a very shy little girl, and now she's a senior in high school, and you wouldn't recognize her. Her confidence and her ability to talk to people has evolved in large part. I give Girl Scouts credit for that in all of the programming that they've done. But it really is important. Those girls that you see out at the booths, thank you for being kind to them. They really are learning lifelong skills in really essential areas.
They really are. And let's talk about that too, beyond the cookie, right? Let's talk about Girl Scouts as a whole. You really and truly are teaching our young women wonderful skills, whether it be STEAM, STEM, whether it be art, go into some of the badges that are really out there for our girls.
That's right. Girl Scouts has really evolved. I was a Girl Scout. My mom was my leader. It has evolved with the times, and it really is a choose your own adventure. The girls get to choose exactly what they're interested in. Our four main pillars, we have, of course, outdoors, which is forever. We've been outdoors. STEM, that is our big one now. We have all kinds of computer and coding and things like that. Life skills and entrepreneurship. And so they learn all of these different skills, but they really can pick their favorites and sort of go down that path.
And then what's the big project? There's like the gold, is it the gold project?
Yes, the Gold Award is comparable to the Eagle Scout Award, which a lot of people have heard of. My daughter's actually working on her proposal right now.
Is she?
She is, and it's our largest community service project that the girls can do. It involves a lot of community service hours, and they have to give back to the community. We've had incredible projects over the years, girls really actually saving lives. Some of our girls have had programs to make, awareness about cold water, awareness about lifeguard training, all sorts of amazing things.
I love this. Yeah. I absolutely love this. And then the funding from the cookies goes where?
The funding from the cookies stays local, which I think is amazing. That's unlike any other real program that you'll see. all of the proceeds stay local, and it funds things for our girls like camping. It funds for my daughter. She got to travel internationally to the Girl Scout friendship houses and meet Girl Scouts and Girl Guides from all over the world. And the girls set their goals of what they want to use their proceeds for, and then they get to do those things. They take trips. They do all kinds of amazing activities with them. And what I would say too is if you're not a cookie person, we have an amazing program right now where it's only $5 flat rate to buy between 4 and 48 boxes, and you can ship them anywhere in the country. So pick your favorite relative and have Girl Scout cookies show up on their doorstep, and those proceeds stay home too. We also have a share program. So you can buy the cookies and click a box that says, give this to somebody who needs them or wants them. And we have all kinds of partners with the VA, with our Blue Star moms who send them to our troops.
Oh, I
So
love
we have all
that.
kinds of programs. So even if you think, oh, I'm on a diet, I can't eat the cookie, there are people
always
out
on a
there.
diet.
There are people out there who would really appreciate the cookies, and all of those proceeds stay home too.
Well, thank you so much. Again, the Girl Scouts are going to be out with their booths until mid-March.
Yes.
But if you want to learn more about Girl Scouts as a whole here locally, where should people go?
GSSN.org is our website, or you can just Google Girl Scouts in Reno. And we are actually all over Reno and California and the rurals, all the way out to Elko. But we would love to have volunteers, former scouts. We have all kinds of volunteer opportunities, not just leading troops, but you talked about those different badge areas. We need mentors and people for them to look up to in all fields.
I love it. Thank you so much, Amber, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.